All right, looky here. Does anybody remember that one? I'm calling this one my robot lighthouse. Actually, I wasn't really happy with it when I was done with it, but I think that the water in the ocean is really nice. And if I can make these clouds look a little bit better or right along this edge, I really think this looks like a front coming over, a clear sky and all that. I really like that. So I'm just going to change this down in here and all this. So we'll see what happens with that. Just wanted y'all to know that I still think about and work with my older paintings, try to get them to where I like them. But tonight, we are going to go, well, we'll just put that back because we don't want to get paint on him, do we? Don't get paint on Mr. Thing. So shall we go this way or this way? Let's go this way. All right, so we are getting our camera adjusted. Whew. Things are going good at work. Oh, did anybody watch the shorts? I hit my oil pan, and it was like $800 to fix it. So I went to the online parts store, got them to send me a new oil pan for less than $100, and over the weekend I did it. I put my own oil pan on. I was like, wow, is this possible even? I almost gave up once or twice, called the mechanic, but he didn't answer the phone, and thank goodness he didn't, because it wasn't long after that I figured it out. One of the things was I couldn't, once I got to the point where I was going to take the pan off, I could not get that pan off. And I had to go to the parts store to get a gasket for the pan. So I asked him about it, and he said, "You've missed a bolt." I said, "I've counted the holes and the bolts." He said, "Count them again." I said, "I've looked and looked, and there's not another bolt." Well, guess what? There was one more bolt. Got that bolt off, and everything came off, and I was so proud of myself, and it saved me $800 because I think it was $800 plus parts, or maybe the $800 was in the parts. But yeah, I think it was included. So wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Donny is very proud of himself for that. There's nothing we can't do through Christ. And that was proven again this past weekend. Wow, wow, wow. Well, I don't have a theme or anything, but somebody might have sent me a picture of the Grand Canyon.
I didn't see it yet.
And she hasn't seen it yet.
If it came by email, I haven't checked my email.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I would really have to be there probably to do a good Grand Canyon. But I think it would be fun to do that.
If we can do it within the hour.
Yeah, well, I picked a smaller canvas so that we could have fun doing something just regular, not too busy, not too troublesome. I'm just deciding, am I doing a dark sky, light sky, morning sky, evening sky, clouds, no clouds. I've been looking at a lot of clouds lately, trying to get that right blue cloud mixture of whites and blues and grays. So maybe we should practice a little bit of sky and a little bit of paint on the thumb. I love that. Finger painting, and and pray for favor for the channel, for us, because we need views, and I'm doing quite a bit different kind of painting than just dots and tinfoil, and so we're trying to be original and create something every week that's going to catch on and be a blessing to us and to others. Let's see, Blue Kazoo. Oh, that's like I used to play the trombone. Bright blue. Okay, so we got bright blue, hullabaloo, hey blue, a bare necessity, those simple bare recipe. Ah, that looks more like sky. Move the glory, move the glory. Ooh, Key West. Oh, we like that. I can tell you right now, that's going to be lower in the sky. Let's get something on here. All right. So we are going to have a low sky. I'm not going to worry about the edges because we'll put something in on the edges here. And I'm going to add some white to that as I go up. Okay. Yeah, I like. Okay, and then comes.
Hi, Jimmy.
Then comes the sky. And this is the lighter blue. What did I call it? Is this that canyon? This is the sky blue. Sky blue with white. Sky blue. We'll take that down and fade that into our. Bring that up. Bring that down and fade that into our green. Bring that up. Now we're going to go for like a stripe right there.
Hi, Kathy, my Alabama Farm Life.
Hey. Hello, good evening, hello. Okay. Now we're going to get bold up here. Really put some blue in up here. And then we're going to fade that down. Oh, look at that. That blended beautifully. That blended beautifully. All right. You know, I'm noticing that this Key West, when you mix it with some blue, is turning green. That's right. Doesn't green and blue make, or doesn't blue and something? What makes green? I forget. But it turned green. Isn't that interesting?
It's a pretty, like a deep sea, a tropical sea color.
Yeah, we're getting more of an ocean look than that. Very nice, very nice. I think I want a little bit more blue right on the horizon. Right. Let's establish our horizon out there. Okay. So. Oh, you're not going to believe what I did today. For those of you that got to see my brush washer last week, I set it up on top of the jet fryer, and somehow it slipped over the back and by the vent and melted it. I don't know how I did that, but I sure did. Okay, so now I've taken some water on the brush, and we're gonna blend that in.
We had a stormy, rainy day here today. Thunderstorm, rainy day here today.
Yeah.
On and off throughout the day.
good. I think we should add a little bit of that tropical.
Hi, Nancy.
Where's my tropical? I just saw it. There you are. This tropical color is really strong. I mean, you're talking like a button, just a button of paint. Not much at all. And I'm gonna mix a button of tropical with, and we're going to start at the bottom because things are darker that are closer to us. And we're going to take it up like that. Ooh, we like.
Did you tell him we're just a little bit closer to finding that home?
Yes, I have not mentioned that yet. Guess what, everybody? We qualified today.
Finally got the tax lady finally got the taxes done.
Yep, and she gave me a first customer discount too. I mean, first time customer discount.
Because she liked him.
And she said, because I like working with you. Yeah, that was very kind of her.
And I mean, we were patient because it took a long time. But
yeah, that's true too.
But she also found a mistake that was in our benefit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Life is about asking the right question. Oh my goodness. So she said, is this company and this company the same company? And I said, yep, they're the same. And she said, oh, okay, so this income was reported twice by them.
The same company that Donny worked for had reported his income twice.
Now, they didn't do it on purpose because they reported it on a 1099, then they reported it on a W-2, and then they reported the two together as a total. And so she added it in, or somehow it got added in twice, because she thought that was a different company. She did not know it was the company under a different name.
And it was going to make us have to owe like $1,100.
Yeah, $1,100. Yeah, we were going to owe $1,100.
And when she found the mistake, when she asked the question and found the mistake that the company messed up, then it was to the good for us.
Yep, we went from $1,100 in the hole to $3,200 to the good. You know, there's something Bob always does that I didn't think to do. I think we need to take let me take a little thing here. We need to add a little sunshine spot, like a little reflection.
Nancy said that's awesome.
Yeah, what a cool thing. What a cool thing to have happen.
Did you taste this pizza, Donny?
No, I have not.
Would you want to?
Oh, I'll take one if you're done. I wasn't going to short you, though. Because you know me, I can always fix myself something. So see what I'm doing here is I'm bringing in a little reflection, adding some white, bringing in just so that we can see where there's an area of light coming into the picture. And we're going to fade that like that. Good, good, good. Oh yeah, I can see like a tropical island right here with some palm trees, maybe a distant mountain island over there, bright and green. All right, so the white pizza, mozzarella Alfredo. I was Alfredo that. And she was kind enough to remove the pepperoni.
One piece. I thought I'd left you one piece because you can't do salt. Comparably.
It's satisfying. It tastes like pizza, even without sauce.
But not as good to me as the mellow mushroom. What do you think?
Well, and they had basil on there. They had more seasonings on there. If this had a little bit of basil, a little bit of oregano or something on top, and didn't it have a little bit of Parmesan too? The crust.
Thin crust doesn't need thick crust at all. Anyway, thumbs up.
We need to meet Sandy. Have you all met
Charlie
Sandy?
and Janice?
I don't know if you guys have ever met Sandy.
We have had thunderstorms.
To boot. I just got to the car in time, too. Boy, that was close.
But I know Florida, Charlie and Janice are in Florida, and they've had
There
a lot
it is.
of storms lately.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna. You're
It
gonna
still
get to.
shows. I don't know if you can see it or not. See, there's the blue dot, and the storms are still coming in here. They're still coming in.
Oh, we
Look
got
at
one.
that.
We got another
A
one coming.
a lot coming in here.
Oh, even tonight, while I'm live.
Well, I don't know.
If we
gonna
lose
hit.
our signal, that's why. We'll get something going like that. Ah, boy. This is developing nicely. Look at that. Really nicely. As we wait for this.
Nancy said we have a lot of wind and rain coming here to Ohio all week.
I guess the March winds are late. So what I did was I've got a little beach color there, and then I take some of that brown and wet my brush so that now it looks like there's a little bit of sand under that water. See it? You can just see like a green over that. You can say, oh, that's nice. I'm very happy with that. So now
Hi,
we're going.
Spaceman.
Hey.
Spaceman said, on in the background, busy work day. High Haven Cabin said, Donnie's been hard at work. I see with the paint on him.
Oh yeah. I have been doing great.
And he said he watches Ryan Hall on the weather. Yeah, we
Oh, Joy is
when
so.
I watch him, like he had a thing on the other day, where it was talking about some storms coming in and stuff, and Scott and Tara are having storms as well, and they both said to me the same thing, because I said I think they're getting the storms that were over here previously, because the storms are coming from the southeast and going northwest direction, which is unusual for our storms, and Scott and Tara said it was unusual for them too to have them coming in that direction. That's highly unusual for them up over there in Kentucky. Charlie said, what car games do you play, Donny? I'm doing the Forza Horizon 5 on the Xbox. I'm hooked on it. LOL.
I have a personality which does not allow me to do that anymore. I'm sad to say I have learned that it is best for me to leave Mr. Video Game alone.
We actually have in storage, probably, a thing that has video games and stuff. And we might put that in, maybe, if we can figure out how it works, we might put it in our guest space or something, because Donny does a better job being creative when he has time off and
not
painting.
Interrupting. Yes.
Plus, we can use these paintings as giveaways on our channels.
Yep.
That's a bonus. My squirrel was back today. Didn't seem to care too much.
The squirrel of a no name.
Didn't seem to care too much that I was up close filming him.
Oh, good. Glad to hear that. I know those videos on backyard squirrels, they do get kind of used to people.
I saw a video today of a man that jogs. He goes jogging. And while he goes jogging, he tosses little like peanuts or some sort of little nuts out behind him. And so the squirrels just run after him. Somebody had it on video. Thanks, High Haven Cabin. He says, I have a little 4-year-old that wants to go to the park, and I'm going to take advantage of that and take her. I'll watch later. Have a great evening, everyone. Thank you so much. We always appreciate the replays.
And we're just going to put just a little bit of suds and a little bit of water right there. We'll call our ocean splash area, splash country open. That's we actually made it this week to splash country. We finally got in there. We got tickets for it. We just took us this long to finally get there.
That's because the water's cold.
Oh.
We've been busy, but also
the wave pool,
the water's cold.
as Joy promised, the wave pool would be warm, and it was.
He wanted to go.
Oh, I wanted to go massage pool.
Yeah, he wanted to go in to all the pools that have the water hitting on your shoulders. He said, I'm going to go in there.
I got
said,
about
I'm
knee
going
deep.
to go into the wave pool because that's the warmest. He didn't really believe me.
No, I didn't believe you. And I was wrong. Now, if you might say, what the heck is he doing right here? Well, I learned something. First you make the splash. And then you make the rock. First you make the splash, and then you make the rock. The splash has to be behind the rock.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey! Lisa's got my talent on the wall and on the phone. Very happy lady. They just came and visited. Some friends of ours near their home. We saw him when I went up there and painted the living room for him. Okay, and then right here we're going to put a rock. Ooh, I like him. He looks good. I think I'm going to taper him right there. All right. And then, so we do like a lighter color. And then we'll do a little black in a few spots. Like that. Black.
Always want to say thank you to everyone that watches the replay and that watches on the TV. We know throughout the different seasons, some of our friends get busy and they can't always chat. But
yeah, but sometimes they still come in.
We thank them because they watch the replay, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, that's good, that's good, that's good. All right, so let's bring in some more like a rocky shore right here. We've met Sandy Beach. Let's meet Rocky Shore. So Sandy Beach, enjoy a friend of ours, Rocky Shore. Rocky, Sandy, Sandy, Rocky. Yep, we like. Okay. Maybe I should do a little... Ooh, I like that. Boom, boom. I just put the brown and the black together. Put the brown on the tip and the black in the root. And we got that. That looks really good. Yep. We're going to have to change this wave to more of a blue water, and then these splashes, so this will have to be erased. We'll have to go back to
Hi, Lulu's treasure trove.
Is that dry yet? Nope, it's not even dry yet. Okay. So now that this is a rock here, we're just going to turn this into a little blue.
Thank you so much.
A little blue pool.
She's cooking, but she's wanting to give a thumbs up. She's listening while she's cooking.
Well, thank you. I appreciate everyone's time. You know, there's only so much time left on Earth, and only so much time left in the day, and for you to come and spend it with me is very kind of you. I certainly do appreciate that. Ah, yeah, see, that's much better, much better. See, now we're going to go back here and get into the green again, and we're going to smooth this out and get that like a, and then we're going to add a little blue and darken up the water right there, right in there, just that's good. See, and then we can actually go back to the waves, and we can put a few, like that's a little crescent, little bit of waves right there that came in. And then, let's see, is that dry yet? No, okay. So we're gonna put a splash here, and we're gonna put another splash here and up here. Let's have a real shoot.
The painting, she said it's, I love the ocean against the sky, so calming, beautiful painting.
Thank you. May it minister to you a blessing and a peace beyond understanding. Thank you, Lord, for all that you do with the talents of the people of this world that you have granted to fill the spaces and to do great things for you. Thank you, Lord. Each one of us, with our honesty and our integrity and our gifts, we do things for God that no one else can do. That's good. That's good right there. Stop, Donny, stop. All right, now we're going to just kind of fade that a little bit. All right. Good. All right. Now we're going to put our wave brush down. And I think we're going to take our green and our blue, and we're going to maybe put a little bit of water right here. Some green and some blue. Ooh, more of that green. We're inviting the water over the rock here. We're inviting the water over the rock. Come on over. Come on over the rock. Come on around that rock. And then we'll come back and we'll add some foam to that. Okay. Whew, boy, that looks great. Let's lift that up so you can see that. There's the bottom. Very nice. Very nice. It's almost like we should take some kind of a, can we do a black, not black, what do we need here? We need like little crustaceans or something. That's too dark. Little crustacean right down here. Those are too strong, aren't they? Too strong, too strong. How about over here? Maybe a one or two. Ooh, that's more like it. Okay, let's just cover those up. We got just a few little things here. Oh, I know what we need. Where's my grass brush? Where's my grass brush? Grass. It's a special brush that has a tapered tip that, I better put you in the water. Well, a fan brush could do it. Fan brush can do it. Amazing how these brushes disappear. I wash them, and put them back, and they're gone. Okay, green. Oh, this is fun tonight. And yeah, we could we'll just put a little bit of grass right there. We'll put this grass right up the beach. We're gonna do a little light. And another one right there. Oh boy, do I like that. That went real well. Let me do that again. So I'm putting it on the brush, then I'm pressing and pulling. And then I load the brush. Then I take some of it off and press and pull. Oh, that's gorgeous. Now, how did I get a dark thing in there? Is there something on the... Oh, no, I touched the dark on my pad. But you know what? I think that's going to work because we need to have contrast, right? So let's go ahead and see if we can put some dark in there. Add a little bit. Oh, look at that. That's good. Let's take him down a little further towards the water here. Let's get right down here, up. Oh, wow. And that's all right. You know, I just noticed those others in the wrong direction, but I kind of like that because that shows that they're growing from somewhere else. Maybe that's not a bad thing at all to have that. And then we can come down this way, like they're coming from somewhere else. Okay, now we need, see, that's the light green. Is this darker? No, that's still light. I need my dark green. There you are.
Thanks for the hearts.
Hey, somebody sent me a heart. Wonderful. Okay, rinsing the fan brush, dabbing it. Now we're going for the dark green. We're practicing first. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. There we go. All right, so then here comes the dark green. All right. All right, we're going to bring the dark green up from here. Okay. See how important it is to leave that little sandy spot right there? That really helps the depth of the picture, not to put too much in there. All right, I'll overdo that if I keep going on that. All right, shall we do, our sky is ready for a palm tree. I'm not sure if we should bring it in from over here or from down here or over here. I don't think the palm tree would get along with the rocks. Let's see. I wonder where that brush went to. It might have fallen in the cracks somewhere. Okay, so we're going to do a palm tree. I hope it's as good as that last one I did. That one was excellent. Okay, so I did black on one side and brown on the other side. And the light's coming from this way, so we're going to do brown on this side. And here we go. Oh, I'm scared. Maybe it doesn't have to be all black. Maybe I should put some brown in there. Okay, all right, so brown, black, and brown. Here we go. Here we go. All right. We'll give him a little tuffy right there. And I think we're going to straighten him down a little bit right there. Okay. Now, of course, palm trees do have some green. Am I done? Am I gonna, should I do another one? All right. So let's bring in some green, a little bit of tropicalness into our palm tree. A little bit of tropical into our palm tree. Oh, I like it riding on top there. You see how that green rides on top there? Oh yeah, look at that. That really helped. I was getting a little worried. I was getting worried that I was missing it. And I was missing my palm tree. All right, there we got some good greenery going right there. Let's hit that just a little more. Okay. All right. That's good. He's not in balance though. It's like he should be even more down this way, you know. A little, there we go. All right, now he's got a little bit more weight. See, there was just too much branch there holding up too much weight. You have to give that branch some support here. So now there we go. All right. I'll lighten up that black just slightly at the top. And let's yeah. That's good. All right, that's too stiff for making branches. Let's see. I did leave one brush in the car, but this one should be fine. I had to make an adjustment on a painting while I was on the way to where I was going. At the last minute, I said, "Well, Joy, maybe I should take a painting with me." She's like, "Oh, yes." Oh boy, look at that. Look at that greenery growing on that pine tree. Look at that greenery growing up there. I'll tell you, that's really blessing me.
Thank you, Susan. Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. She said she was just out planting tomato plants, and her hubby moved the blackberry plants to their permanent home. She came in,
home.
hit the thumbs up, and she's sharing you out. Thank you, thank you.
Well, thank you. Wonderful, wonderful. We share out paintings, we share out the love of God. We share out our friends, and we share out fellowship. All at the same.
Oh, you know what, Donny? Why don't you make a painting to donate to Susan, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, for her? She just hit 1,000 subscribers, and she's going to be doing a little celebration party. She is not monetized yet because she is still working on her hours, but she hit her 1,000 milestone, so she'll be having a celebration.
Wow, wow, wow.
And if you make a painting,
I would be glad to.
that can be one of the prizes she gives away.
I would be honored. Now, when I have such a perfect trunk and everything going so well, I hate to screw it up with a bunch of leaves. I want to hang a few coconuts and call it after the storm. Because I'm scared to put some leaves on here. Mr. Chicken, the ghost and Mr. Chicken. Oh, I got so lucky with that other tree. We already gave that one away, though, didn't we? Let me practice here. So I'm going to take, all right, so I got green on one side, brown on the other side, and I'm going to go up and over and down. That's pretty good, but the brown's on the wrong side. Okay, so the brown goes on that side.
She said, thank you, Joy and Donny. And also, you can do one for our treasured home too, because she just hit 1,000 as well. Are you doing Nancy, are you doing a little celebration for hitting your 1K? Where you're going to do a giveaway?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like a banana tree?
Well, it's a poem.
Okay.
It could be an artistic poem, but it's a poem. I have to follow the rules of color. Should we give it one more on the top with a little bit of white, a little bit of green, a little bit of white, and let's do a bright.
Thank you, Lulu. She said the painting's coming along beautifully. It's amazing to watch how it comes together. Very colorful and beautiful.
Thank you. It is amazing to me too.
Thanks for letting
You don't know how I hope it all works out. Let me tell you.
Thanks for letting us watch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. I'm enjoying it with you as somehow what's in my head comes out. I don't know how it happens, but it seems to happen. So, and we want to see if we can't get colors and browns and reds and everything to come together and agree. You know, like maybe that's a stem right there and a stem. We've got to get those colors in there and give, you know, this is one in the back and this one's in the front and this one's on top getting the sun. And maybe there's a little shoot of some sort, you know, that just kind of shoots up like that. See See, I'm waiting because I want to put just a little bit of a head on the tree. And oh, I found a brush. Oh, not the right one. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. So I'm using brown and green to make these little center stems here to give us some understanding of the structure of the leaf. Adding them just that slight little bit of definition. Now on the smaller leaves, of course, it's going to be not so old, so it's going to have a little brighter kind of a look to it. Yeah, there we go. And maybe we could even put, you know, these trees do put out coconuts, but they also put out seed pods and little pointy things on there. I've seen those. Yeah, there we go. How's that? All right. Woo-hoo, boy. I am really, really happy with this. Okay, so let's see what happens next. Are we going to work on that rock? I think we should put a little foam and a little... We need to put some foam and a splash and some splashes on that rock. I need to get a smaller one of these. I think this is what I want, but it's too big. I can't predict where it's going to hit the canvas. They do make smaller ones. I'll have to pick one up. That's one of my favorites right there, the tiny fan. So I'm going to pick up some of the gray and some of the white, and I'm going to make like a cloudy gray, almost like a as though there's going to be water. It's going to be coming over this rock as it splashes, you know. It's got splashing coming over it. And see if I put, oh, look at this. Look at this right here. If I put a white line right there, look at the underneath that white line, that looks like the rock's underwater. And suddenly this has gone from a rock that's one piece to now there's two rocks. See it? Now there's two rocks. And by putting this line here and this line here, I have now made a clear water kind of a look right there. Wow. And they've separated. And now I've got to figure out what to do. Now what do I do? But so I mixed some of the what was that color? The dark blue gray, which had a little blue in it, and white. I mixed those two together because I want to put some, we've got to have a little bit of wash water here, like a look. you know, of a crest of a wave, or just a little shadow. Oh man, that's awesome. So now I have to define this rock a little better. That's going to take some green, and some black, maybe a little brown, green, black. I'm not sure what color. Do I like that? I don't know. I think I'm a little darker. Let's get some more black on there. I want to push up the rock up into the water just enough to give us a dividing line between the rock and the water. And I think these rocks should have a little bit of green on them, don't you? I mean, they're in the tropics, you know, after all. I think they should have some green and something growing around them. I would imagine, you know, they're not a desert. So let's put a few little more. There we go. Nothing says there couldn't be a little, oh, look at that. Why don't we just put a few little pieces of grass right there? Yeah, that's good, that's good. You know, that other piece out there could use that too. What got on my painting? Okay, so let's do just a little flare of grass out there on that rock. There we go. And now let's, we need a little bit of a wave action. You know, because if this wave is hitting here, it's coming right through here. See how that makes sense? That's bringing all of this together here. That's one wave, both sides of the rock. There he is, coming in. He's going to crash, and I'm going to touch a little water to that. I'm going to touch a little water to that, and we're going to, boy, we don't want to lose our underwater look. But we need a little bit more. Just a little cloudy water coming in and from over here as he sorts out how to get around this rock. Yep. That's good. That's good.
Kathy, my other farm life, said she likes it. And she just went to Hawaii, so probably is bringing back a few little memories of Hawaii for her.
Yeah. Yeah. Boy, I'd like to put just a little bit of color right there. All right. And the scary thing about painting, especially this kind of painting, is the idea of once you get something just right, the next thing you do could be a mistake, and like, you know, and Okay, it looks like we're ready for that last leaf. Where's my leaf maker? There's my leaf maker. That is not the right color. We need that color. Yep, we need that color and that color. So we're pushing into the light green and we're laying on the dark green because we have to put one more leaf right here. And I hate to cover my tree, but I really need to do something. It's just not quite right here.
Okay, Nancy, our treasured home, is gonna let us know when she's having her, like a 1K celebration for you to donate.
Oh, good.
She's doing some stuff with her granddaughter right now, so.
Okay.
So there's 2 more. He already donated one to Jeff, the Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla, when he hit his, well, when he actually had a monetization party. But some people have a celebration when they hit 1K. And then later on, when they're monetized, they might have another party. But
sometimes they go together.
It's just, yeah. I did mine together because I actually hit my hours. Like, I had way over 6,000 hours before I hit my 1K. YouTube was messing with subscribers then. I kept hitting 1K, and then they would drop it down, and I'd hit it and drop it down. But they had ads on my channel, you know, for a long time. Without me being monetized.
Okay, so we're going to do some distant clouds.
Lisa, are you still listening? Do you like this painting? She's a beach girl. Lisa's a beach girl.
Yeah, she's our beach girl.
So is Tara. And Darcy. Darcy loves the beach too. Lisa said it looks like the beach we go to in Cozumel. We went to Cozumel. You were there, right, Donny?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We went to Cozumel with Lisa on a cruise ship. I wouldn't take away too much of that pretty sky.
There we go. Done. Okay. So we're gonna do some really just over the horizon. We're praying for those people in that submarine. Thank you, Lord, for any new news or understanding of that. We thank you, Lord, for their rescue, that they are, if they weren't, they're praying people now. And they're realizing that all the money in the world does not buy you an hour at the bottom of an ocean.
Yeah, if you haven't heard about that, it's there's a tiny little submarine thing that goes down to the bottom of the ocean where the Titanic is, and it takes people. It has 2 crew members, the pilot, and then another crew member, and then 3 passengers, and it cost, is it $250,000 each?
Yeah, each passenger.
Each passenger is $250,000. One of the passengers on there is a British billionaire. And they're still searching for them at the bottom of the ocean. They have like how many days? 5 days of oxygen?
Yeah, they have 96 hours.
And they've been
3 days, so that's
Sunday.
4 days.
They've been missing since Sunday.
Yes, they have until tomorrow to find them.
So we're praying for them, and the Coast Guard's looking for them.
Yeah, well, they need the Navy to go down there. They've got a submersible coming with people in it, but they also have an ROV coming that doesn't have people on board that they're going to launch right away as soon as they get on site. And it's got cable cutters, line cutters, specially movable hands so that if it's caught in a net or if it's caught in something, it'll be able to set it free. And they're hoping for that kind of, that they got caught in a current and, just got pulled into something, and that they'll get them loose and they'll be able to surface. Because they said that the sub does not know how to traverse. It has a mothership. So as soon as the sub is cut free, it'll go right to the surface. And they have enough air for another day, if the air tanks were full, of course, when they left. And they have all those things to think about.
They left knowing it was a stormy sea.
Yeah.
Which wasn't really very smart.
Yeah.
They took a risk.
Probably a budget or something was looming. People have bills to pay and they're willing to take a risk. When I was on my way home, it was raining very hard, but I had ice cream and I didn't want it to melt. So I had to balance how fast I went in the rain compared to the value of ice cream getting home thawed. I actually thought about that. I said, it's not worth it. It'll harden up when I get home. Just slow down, relax. You don't have to go crazy. I'm trying to get home. But it was difficult for me, being a performance person, to do that. All right. Whew. What does it need now? What does it need now? I've got my clouds, my palm trees coming out pretty good there. It's got a nice center to it. It's got good leaves. It's got good highlights. It could probably use a little bit more dark green shading. It could use a little bit more to give it some contrast. Something dark, but still tropical. And yet still green. So we're going to mix some gray, and the dark blue gray, and some green. Where should we put a shadow? We need a shadow. We need a shadow right there. Extra dark right there. How about right there? We'll put a little extra dark right there. Oh, there's dark back there, so let's put, yep, that's dark right there. That's good. Maybe right there. What do you think?
Well, for everyone who is still with us, thank you for being there.
Yep.
I just keep getting messages that says I'm offline.
Uh-huh. Well, my phone's still working. Is there any way you can check another source to see if it's still playing? Another phone?
I see messages that say
Lost you?
are we back, Rhonda? Are we back online, Rhonda?
Help me, Rhonda. Tell me if I'm back online. Help me, Rhonda.
Out. And when the electricity went out, that
The Infinity
Infinity internet behind him,
did not like
the
it.
power went out, and so we had no internet. So we had to hook to my other hotspot thing. It just took a while to get back.
We're glad you're back.
Anybody that is available tomorrow evening, we will be having on Smoky Mountain's Blessed channel. We will be having the Dollywood dance party, drone show, and fireworks.
Okay. I wish it was as good as those other people that are out there painting. But that looks pretty good to me. So.
She said, I hope you get your internet back soon. Can you see the picture now, Rhonda?
it says it's doing good. So I switch back to the
I'm not sure because I've got circling, but so it might be still. It could be something with towers in the area too.
Okay, we had a power out. Joy Blessed Life Infinity machine got knocked out. So it's back on now and recycled, so we should be here for the end at least to share with you our little ending. And some foamy water. And foamy water on the rocks. And foamy water is shooting up in the air. All right.
Jeff said fun.
It was just a commercial about black paint. That's all it was. All right. Do you think... Nah, that's not going to have yellow flowers.
Okay, I heard you, so.
All right. Okay. Well,
Jeff says we need rain bad. Don't complain. You know,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, we heard that Virginia needs rain too.
Yeah.
Rhonda said, very pretty, Donny.
Thank you, thank you. And we're finished. We just finished.
Maybe this will be a giveaway for, because Smoky Mountains Blessed just hit 2,800, so maybe that'll be the giveaway for that.
All right. Oops, that didn't work.
So if anybody's watching and you're not subscribed to Smoky Mountains Blessed, go over there and subscribe, because we'll make this the giveaway over there. And plus we have we're going to give away some other paintings as well for some of the previous milestones we've hit. We'll give away some other kinds of prizes and some paintings and different things.
And why? Because we like you.
And we appreciate.
We
appreciate our viewers.
I'm taking a very watered down gray and brushing it in here. I like the way that looks. It's giving us a little bit of a shadow look and a little bit of a nature
Jeff
look.
said, we appreciate you too. The Vanilla Gorilla.
Thank you for being here. You're all so kind to take some of your time with us.
And people stay tuned to Our Treasured Home and the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, because they're not monetized yet. They're still working on their hours, but they both hit their 1,000 subscribers. So when they have a little celebration for that, Donny will be donating a painting to each one of them, because they've been a big part of our channels. They watch all our channels, and we watch them as well. So
yeah,
we wanted to thank them for being here for us.
Thank you.
There are rewards. There are rewards to viewers.
Yeah.
Rhonda said, very nice. Donny and Joy.
Thank you. We look forward to being a part of your day once a week at least.
Jeff said that is very special. Rhonda said, you're welcome.
Well, it is signed, sealed, and done. I'm going to leave it alone. Whew, that's hard for me to do. So we'll do it. There she goes. Got the sign on it. And there we are. You know, it doesn't seem to matter whether I do a big, huge one or a little one. It takes about the same amount of time. I don't know why. But, there's Robot Lighthouse.
He'll fix that too.
Fix that another day. So anyway, I would like to say thank you for being here. We love you very much. And remember, we love you, but Jesus loves you more.
Hi,
Don't forget. Hi, Anastasia. Don't forget, Tuesdays at 8, Thursdays at 8, Saturday at 7. And some pop-ups in between. And tomorrow night, we're doing is it a premiere or what are we doing?
Tomorrow night, the video will be out for the whole dance party at Dollywood, and the drone show and the fireworks on Smoky Mountain's Blessed channel. We made it all about the thing, and we weren't like talking. We won't be talking in it. It's just the dance party with us staying quiet, so that anyone who watches it can experience it like you were there yourself.
Amen.
So tomorrow night, if you want to dance, go ahead and put it on the TV, or get in the chat with us, or both.
Or both.
But if you put it on the TV, you can actually do the dancing like you were there.
Yep. We believe in you.
Yeah, Dollywood's tomorrow night. Dollywood's dance party and drone show and fireworks, and you can put it on the TV and dance along.
Yes.
Except for Lisa. We don't want you to hurt yourself, Lisa, so don't get up and dance.
Yep. All right. Well, once again, thank you so much for being here. We love you very much. Thank you for taking your precious time with us. And we'll see you next week We'll see you next show. I love you very much, and we'll never let go. Bye.
Lisa's laughing.